has been a minute since I've uploaded. I'm really sorry that I have not been consistent. It is what it is. But I'm back and better than ever. Today I'm going to do another writing episode. So this is the series where I'm chronicling my journey of, if you didn't know, writing a book. I've been writing this book for so long. I just started getting really serious about it over winter break. So in January, and that's when my first episode was. If you haven't watched it yet, you can watch it down below and then come back and watch this one if you want. A few things have changed, a few things have happened. I'm very excited and I'm also stuck. So here we go. If you remember in the first video, I talked about how I'm using Evernote, which is a really cool app if you don't have it, non-spawn. And I broke it up into chapters already, and I was sending a chapter every 2 weeks to my friend to make sure that I write and keep me accountable and all of that fun stuff. I'm not doing that anymore. I took away the chapters completely. Everything I've written is all in one big draft, so that's good. And it also makes me realize how much I've written, and it makes me feel better. So I think this is a good system for now, and we'll see where it goes. And I'm not sending the chapters to anyone anymore because I read a book this semester called On Writing by Stephen King. If you are a writer and you have not read it, I highly suggest it. But this is the book, On Writing, and he says in this book that he writes the whole thing out first and then shares it with someone, his closest confidant. I don't remember exactly what he titled her, but it's his wife, and I think that's so cute. So he says not to share your work until you're completely satisfied, not completely satisfied, but until it's done and it's the best way you know it to be at that moment. Then you can share it and then you discuss it, and make sure it's with somebody who will be honest with you about how it sounds and everything. So that's what I'm going to try. See how it works. I still kind of discuss it with one of my writer friends, Rachel. She is very talented, a very talented writer, a very talented makeup artist, and she's an avid reader, and I trust her opinion. So when I have a struggle, I ask her to help me out with it, and that's what I'm doing right now. Now I'm going to talk about my word count because I am so freaking excited about it. I hit 20,000 words on May 21st, yesterday, very early in the morning because I write at nighttime, and I was so freaking excited. I wrote 6,000 words in 24 hours. I slept in between sessions, but I wrote so freaking much. I was on a roll. I got through a big chunk, and we're now getting to the interesting part, and I'm so freaking excited about it. So my total word count is 20,146. I'm so excited about it, and I am 20% of the way there, which makes it sound like I wrote less, but it's so much, and I'm so excited. Some problems I've been facing recently. Remember how I outlined it by chapters? Cool, that's fine. That means I have a bunch of ideas, enough ideas for 30 chapters. So those 6,000 words that I wrote and a little bit before were all from chapter 3. Meaning I'm at about 20,000 words. It does include some after it because I didn't write in order at first, but a lot of it is just chapter 3, and I have so much more to pack into the 100,000 that I allotted for myself that I'm not feeling good about it. But I do like what I've written. I like what's happening. I've been making sure that I'm setting up for things later to happen. I guess it's going good, but I'm feeling concerned that I'm spending too much time on it. But I talked to my mom about it because I talked to my mom about everything, and she said that it was fine and I didn't spend too much time on what I was worried that I spent too much time on. It should be fine. We're going to keep going at this point and try to get the 100,000 words out, and then I will deal with problems like that later. Well, another problem, kind of completely different, but now that I've reached this point where we're about to move into the next chapter, but more the next idea, the next milestone that I was shooting for, I don't know where to go with it because I want it to be realistic. I want it to be how my character would actually act, and I need to sit down with my girl and be like, all right, so what are you going to do about this? And I can't just make her do things that she wouldn't do, if that makes sense. So I need to really examine my character and make sure that she's doing what she would be doing, if that makes any sense at all. Those are 2 problems that I've been facing. I've actually been stuck since I hit 20,146. Since I hit that, I've been like, what do I do? And I haven't written all day today, and I didn't really write very much last night. It's kind of disheartening that I was on such a roll, 6,000 words in 24 hours. I'm not too worried about it because it's only been a day or so, maybe a little more than a day, and I can get back in the groove, and I'm going to try to finish it this summer. But I do have a lot going on this summer. I'm going to Washington, D.C. for 2 weeks. I'm working in a tent in a fireworks tent as an assistant manager. I'm doing VBS at my church. We're going to Florida in July, and all kinds of things are happening. And I also have YouTube, and I also have my blog and a bunch of other things that I need to keep up with. I need to lose weight before I go to Florida. A lot of things on my plate, and I just want to make sure that I take the time to really write the way that I want to and get it all done, because I want to finish this book by December, by the end of 2017. I can do it. That's what's going on with me. Last but not least, I am going to share with you a character's name, because that's what I'm going to try to do from now on. So another character in my book is named Ebonin, and he is not a human. So there you go. And if you're wondering about my writing playlist, like what I listen to when I write, I listen to Alexander Hamilton and Moana constantly because I'm a little bit obsessed with Lin-Manuel Miranda. Because he's Puerto Rican like me. So that's what I've been listening to. My favorite song in Alexander Hamilton is Take a Break. My favorite song from the Moana soundtrack is the Jordan Fisher version of You're Welcome featuring Lin-Manuel Miranda, because I love him and I get so excited when I hear it. So those are my 2 go-to songs and my go-to albums that I listen to. I guess that's everything I have for you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and send me questions if you have anything that you want to know about the writing process or my book or anything like that. Oh, I almost forgot. So, I am also writing something else. I am writing a play on top of my book. It's completely different. It's a dark comedy, and one of my friends is helping me write it, and I am so freaking excited about it. It is so funny, and I really think that I can get it done, and I think it's a really good idea, and I'm so freaking excited. And if you want updates on that, that's cool too, and I will update you if you want. If not, just let me know in the comments that we don't care about your play, Leah, and I'll only talk about my book in these episodes. But if you do want to know, I have a lot to say. So thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe. Make sure you hit the little bell to get notifications for when I post a video so you don't miss it. You can click my face, which will be about maybe here or so, to subscribe to my channel, and that's all. So I will see you next time, hopefully this week on Thursday. If not, sorry. Have a great morning, and if I don't see you later, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Come in.
Foot here.
Okay. Open. Very important that you open right now. Thank you. I think somebody was vacuuming. Anyways, okay. And yep.